You don't like fake.
Let's just start talking about our audition for EastEnders.
What's your name going to be?
My name will be Leanna because I'm
You
not
can't go in
changing my
with your actual name.
Why?
Because you're on set.
Yeah, but...
You're an actor.
Okay, I'll be Louise. My name's
Louise. I think they already had one. It's got to be someone else.
There is Louise, because
Yeah.
we were already talking about that as well.
Someone else.
Okay, I'm going to be Sasha. My name's going to be Sasha. I'm going to work behind the bar.
Yeah.
What can I get you, love?
G&T, please, darling.
Is that what you drink? You asked for G&T earlier.
Girl, why are you judging me? I'm going to be Kiki.
Kiki, that works on the market.
Kiki on the market. And I'm going to be like, you look nice today, you know, Sasha. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Episode 2, baby.
Episode 2, what it do? Yeah, I know.
Right.
Welcome to
How much time do you have,
the podcast.
baby?
Who we got today with us?
Me, myself, and I.
And me.
Can I just get something off my chest?
Go on.
Is that okay?
Sure.
On the last episode,
Yep.
I decided it would be a great idea to use the phrase, yo, 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 it's Leanna.
Damn.
Can I just categorically state for the record that I have never in my life gone, yo, 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 as I've walked into a room?
She says it all the time.
I don't. I literally was on the spot. Tess did such a wonderful intro, and I decided that I would follow that with a yo, yo, yo.
It was super lame, but you can
Yeah.
redeem yourself. I feel like now's the time for you to do your best.
No, I need to work on it.
You're going to work on it.
Yeah, I'm going to look in the mirror at home and go...
You're going to practice.
Yeah. I'm going to be like, what's up? No. What's good?
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to be like, yeah, hi, it's Diana.
Yeah, it's Diana. Well, what have you been up to? What's happening? What's
Well,
good?
not a lot. Just
Not a lot.
working. Working.
Work.
Exactly that.
I know it feels like that. It's like we're not slowing down, but we should be.
I'm not slowing down. If anything,
It's speeding up.
yeah. What's that word? Pedal to the metal.
Foot on the pedal.
No.
What was it? Balls to the walls.
No,
What is it?
I have balls.
Is it not?
Pedal to the metal, isn't it? Like,
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah,
I've never
when
heard of that. I thought
you're
it was.
pressing the pedal down to the floor.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, like I should be pressing the brakes, but I'm speeding up.
Well, what have I been up to? Well, I was in a car accident last week, so we have to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm alive. Praise be.
Yeah, thank God.
Luckily, I wasn't badly injured or anything like that. So, you know, we move, honey.
You can't see her, but she's in a full body
I'm in
cast. She was
yeah,
injured
I
quite.
wheeled in on my wheelchair.
We could use this as evidence of the claim.
Yeah, let me just pipe it up a bit. Yes, I wheeled in on my wheelchair and
Like Hannibal Lecter.
So
In a full body cast, and she's got a neck brace on.
Yep, can't even move my neck. Like serious. What you been up to? How's your mental? You been okay? We always have to check on people. It's 2020. It gets intense. There's a lot of things happening. It gets crazy.
Someone was saying we should just cancel 2020.
I thought you were going to say cancel the podcast, you know?
No, just,
Like, literally, 'cause you just...
people have been saying, after one episode, people have been saying, please cancel that
Literally,
shit.
because someone said we should just cancel it.
No, just cancel 2020. Never mind the celebrities, let's cancel 2020. But no.
Then what?
Well, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen next? It's cray. I'm all right. I have struggled this week, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a few...
Hiccups.
Yeah, like crisis of confidence.
Really?
Where I felt like I'm not up for doing my job, and luckily I've spoken to some people that are sort of much more experienced than me, and they've given me a bit
Have you
of...
heard of imposter syndrome?
Yeah, I do suffer from that. And
Yeah.
Stockholm syndrome, I suffer from that as well.
Anything else you want to add on there?
Bipolar.
She's just going all out.
No, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I do that to myself. I think, yeah.
Because I wasn't even aware of what that was until I watched a podcast that I listened to. One of the co-hosts on there, she's left the podcast, and she was talking about imposter syndrome, and I was just like, what's this? Some new thing, but it's quite common in a lot of people, and I definitely think
A certain trait of people.
yeah.
So it's not for anyone.
No, she said it's like in professional settings and things like that.
Yeah, defo. No, 100%. I am very hard on myself. I like to be the perfectionist in all situations, and when I'm not,
Same.
that's when I start feeling it.
Get down on yourself.
What about you? Your mental?
Yeah, obviously with the accident, I just feel like I'm hitting a wall. The years I'm slowing down. I think. Like, the work's piling up, but I'm definitely slowing down.
It's crazy, like, it's going to be Christmas in... Like,
yeah, I'm starting to feel like I need a little 5 minutes, little break, something, I don't know.
A little vacation.
Exactly. I mean, you know, Boris is helping us out because he's saying we can only meet 6 people, so that's quite helpful.
Is that helping?
Yeah, because then you don't have to see loads of people.
I think this is Tess trying to get out my birthday next week.
Yeah, I can't make it because
She's
Boris
like,
said...
Sorry.
Boris said that I can't come.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, so I don't even know. So when did that rule kick in? Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
And what do you think?
I mean...
Do you care?
I think it's
Does
very...
it affect you, Leanna?
I think it's very presumptuous of Boris Johnson to even assume I have 6 friends.
Loads of us were like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm cool. Like, listen, me, myself, and I like, you can't take my kids away from me because they're part of my bubble.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is, like, family get-togethers for me.
Yeah, I ain't got family that I want to get together with.
A whole bunch of us, so when it's someone's birthday...
The only person I want to see is my brother, and he's still...
In your bubble.
Yeah, well, there's only 4 of us in the house, so my brother comes, my best friend comes.
People are starting to freak out. They're like, second lockdown. Do you believe in a second lockdown?
I think it will happen.
Nah.
But I'll tell you one thing for sure, it better not happen before my birthday. Otherwise, I'm starting a petition. And I want it debated at Parliament.
It could be next week.
Listen.
No, I don't. Do you know what? I actually don't think it. For some reason, I don't think there's going to be...
The economy's fucked now.
Exactly, so that's why I don't think...
People are losing their jobs left, right and centre.
That's why I don't feel like there's going to be a second lockdown. Because I think that would just tip us over the edge. Look where we are now.
I'm sorry, I have to disagree because
Why?
we've got a Tory government that don't care about that kind of thing.
I just don't see it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to go on a limb by myself. And I don't see it. I see where they're saying they might do locations, little sections, you know, boroughs, maybe, things like that.
I'd be interested to look at the patterns of where he's locked down and what the demographic is within those areas.
Yeah.
Because I always think there's an agenda with the Tories.
100%.
Yeah.
But we want to keep the economy... Well, no, he's made us eat out, help out.
Yeah, and then 5 minutes later he's telling us stay indoors. Keep your ass indoors and don't eat nowhere.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Eat out to help out. And let me tell you about eat out to help out. Eat out to help out was a big old scam, Boris.
Oh yeah, we did eat out, help out, Boris.
With
and it wasn't helpful.
£145 bill.
And it wasn't helpful.
We got £20 off.
We got like £10 off.
There's us like, yeah, let's have another bottle of Merlot.
Yeah, I don't think we read the memo.
Nah.
It's not.
Actually, it wasn't. It was
drink out, help out.
It wasn't drink out, help out, boy.
You definitely got it wrong.
It was. We got that so wrong. We got 20 measly pound off.
You know? But you know what? Remember the last podcast we said that there was nothing good about 2020?
We did say that.
I want to take that back a little bit.
Why?
Just a little bit.
You said that really
not
sexy.
all the way.
I want to take it back.
All the way back. Back into time.
Way back into
like an R&B album. No, just a little bit, not all the way back.
Okay.
Versus for me was something
little,
good.
The little trip down memory lane.
Yeah, I think Versus for me is one of the positives of 2020. For me.
Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Girl.
Do you know? Do you know?
Somebody name.
I don't know his name.
Oh yeah,
definitely. I know his name.
But I just want to let you know that he's mine.
No, he's mine.
You need to give it up.
Had about enough.
Hey.
It's not hard to see the boy is mine.
Woo!
He's mine.
Versus, baby.
And I'd like to dedicate that song to Andy Joshua.
Oh my God, we're probably blocked, man. He doesn't even... I don't even know if we're allowed to say his name legally. Anthony.
Oh no.
I know, we're gone.
He's going to be a guest on the show at some point, and then we're going to have to
We would like to invite you as one of our guests on the show, Anthony.
We'll
tell your lawyers to speak to my lawyers, and we'll
tell your people. Get your people to speak to my people.
You know. Did you watch the Verses? Back to the Verses.
Yes. Well, I watched the Brandy Monica one. You know I'm a bit slack with
I know.
the Verses.
What do you think? Did you like it?
I liked the nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
I liked listening to the back catalogue of amazing songs that they both got.
Yeah.
I didn't like the lip syncing. I wanted actual...
Oh no, but that's not what it's for.
No, I know, but I
do you know what? And because people kept saying that a lot of the Verses, they were like, I want people to sing, but they're not getting paid to sing.
But also, I was thinking, if that was you and I, we would be singing.
I mean...
Even if they told us, you don't have to sing.
Do you know what the joke is? Gladys and Patty did theirs on Sunday.
I didn't watch theirs.
Gladys just came out the rip singing.
Hey!
Yeah, literally. Woo! We didn't know what was happening. All I knew, I don't even know if she knew that she didn't have to sing, if that makes sense. So she was like...
No one told her.
Yeah. So as soon as she came on, she started singing. Patty's looking at her sideways like, I want this.
Patty's
like, do you know what I mean?
This bitch has always been extra.
Yeah, it was doing that like, wait, we're singing. Like, it was mad, yeah. It was funny to watch because it was like caught off guard, isn't it?
What about Brandy and her journals and her poems and her... Monica, like, listen, let me tell you, this is why back in the day I used to rep Monica, because Monica was a bit, she was Monica was like, I like music wise, I do like them both, even though I tend to favour Monica. Alright. But I always thought to myself, if I was
hanging out with one of them, this is how you got to look at it as, if you had to be friends with
Monica.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because she's like me. I
like Brandy, but the little shade that
she does some shade, and I can see certain times Monica's thinking, if this bitch don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna smack her ass from ATL back to wherever.
Definitely, probably be better friends with Monica.
You can see that. You can see they weren't friends, and they're not gonna be friends anytime soon.
You know what I'm saying?
When she walked her off and was like, "The tour coming soon," Monica was like, "Get the fuck off me! Take your hand off me!
Bye!"
Just locked her.
Yeah, I definitely think Versus is an amazing thing. I love it. I'm just and I'm promoting it like I'm working for them.
I just wish it was earlier on in the night because
that's the only thing I would say.
A night owl.
It is awful because you're literally up from 1 till 3, 1 till 4. Sometimes
I told you the only time I ever do that is for boxing.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I love music, but I'm not staying up for that. Especially when I can watch it on replay the next day.
Cool. All right, what's happening this week? What else we've got going on? Kanye's on a rant again.
Oh my god, what's going on for Kanye, boy?
Every week
we're like, all right, we're going to just have the first section of the show, which is going to be the Kanye section.
We should just do a Kanye
we need a little, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, every time. I know, we could just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
If we can't make it. But anyway, so he's on a rant and...
He's pissing on his Grammy Awards.
Yeah. He peed on his Grammy. I mean, it started off, he just said that he's not releasing any music until he gets out of his contract with Universal and Sony, and allegedly he would like to buy his masters. So this is where it's all coming from. We've been having this battle as musicians for, since the beginning of time about masters. Yeah. It comes up every time. It literally, maybe yearly? Like someone just starts... Taylor Swift, a couple of years ago, did the same thing. She was like, taking all her music off Spotify... because of the pay.
Yeah, and historically we've got the name changes to get out of legal loopholes.
Exactly. So it's a battle that's constantly happening. But yeah, I mean, Kanye, he makes some good points, but...
I think it's the delivery, right? Yeah. So, I mean, we all know historically that white people have exploited the black people music-wise. Yeah, from the beginning of time.
Why do we keep saying beginning of time?
From the beginning of time.
What is this now?
This show is called
From the Beginning of Time. We're changing the name.
The Big Bang Theory started with the dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No. So we know this, and I think it gets to a point where probably as artists start getting more recognition, they start wondering, do I want to be a part of this? And
100%. Well, you think it's consciously and ethically that people start?
I just think no, not even a race thing. Like artists, there's...
No, ethically as in like they think something bad's happening to them, like they've changed their mind. Because most people, when they get a deal, they're not thinking about anybody else.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, they start off and they're literally puppets of the industry, and they'll do whatever. Like Pink, for example, bringing out a little R&B.
Yeah, do anything.
You have to do what you got to do to get noticed. Yeah. And then once they start getting that kind of status, that's when they start questioning things, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone does.
Not everyone.
I think that's the whole reason why it can't move, because it's not everyone, is it?
I just think, Kanye just doesn't necessarily go about it in the right way, but I think the intent is that... But then today, doing all the pissing on the Grammy...
I think that's where everybody was like, Kanye, like, we were with you probably up until that point.
Yeah. Because you just don't do that. There's so many people, like, as an artist, all you want is a Grammy or
But that's the thing, you kind of get... I think we're getting into this age of artist privilege a bit. Like, certain artists can do certain things now and they can say certain things without any repercussions. Do you know what I mean? And it's like Kanye's in that bracket of where he just says whatever. Like, he just calls out execs.
I just kind of feel like there's going to come a time when they wash their hands of him and then they'll throw him under the bus. Kind of like...
We will see.
Like R. Kelly. When
they're done with you, they're done with you.
He had so much protection, even though everyone knew what he was up to. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as he was dropped or he released himself, I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah. Well, all the best, Kanye. I hope that you get out of your
and deals. We'll talk about your next breakdown.
And we'll see you next week. We're just going to move on from that. Britain's Got Talent. Do you watch it?
No.
Me neither.
but I am aware of the controversies surrounding.
Are you? Because I don't watch it, so I just kind of saw this like on Twitter, so I don't really know the ins and outs. So when the show starts, does it always do this little dancing thing in the beginning, or how does
I don't know.
That's what I mean. I was just confused. I didn't know.
The only thing I've seen is like, I have seen some of the people doing auditions, and it's like a Zoom call. Everyone's watching it on a Zoom call.
But do Diversity open up every single show?
I haven't got a clue.
You don't know because you don't watch it either.
No.
That's great. I mean, we're going to talk about something we don't know. It's fine.
No, but I think that the message is that, you know, as a nation, as a people, as a white people, we're so outraged by the fact that black people might actually want some civil rights, that we're going to complain about a dance performance.
Do you believe it?
Do I believe what? That there's been complaints?
Yeah.
Haven't you seen what's his name today kicking off about it?
Who?
Comedian. God, I can't remember his name now. Old school comedian. And he's having a proper full-on rant. And he says that...
What's the evidence of these complaints?
We haven't got any.
Yeah, I know. I'm just starting to... I don't know, I'm starting to like...
No, but people complain about anything to do with race.
I get it, but how do we know? I'm going into that world.
I mean,
I watched a little bit of The Social Dilemma, whatever it's called. Now I'm going into that world.
We're never going to know.
You know what? Sometimes you just feel like you're just being set up a lot with all these media and these broadcasters and these news.
They had a debate.
Just like you're doing like scaremongering with the whole virus. It's the same thing.
They did have a debate about it on Good Morning Britain.
Yeah.
And they were basically, the argument was that a show like Britain's Got Talent, a family show, is not the forum for a political debate. And then the argument was it's not necessarily a political debate, it's a humanitarian debate, and then an ongoing debate ensued.
Did you watch the video? Have you watched it?
I've seen clips of it. I haven't actually seen the whole thing. But
maybe we'll watch it and then we'll get back to you.
I wonder what the difference is between Diversity using their platform in the UK to highlight police brutality against black people, whereas, you know, like Kendrick Lamar did one. Yeah. Like the BET Awards.
I think I guess they're saying it is the place.
Yeah.
So they're just... Yeah, I mean, I don't see the difference.
How dare they? How dare they try and raise awareness?
On a talent platform.
In front of parents and children.
That's what I thought. I thought dance is a form of expression.
Exactly.
I didn't know that
it's art.
Just... Yeah, I didn't know it's just like dancing to music.
How dare they?
How very dare they?
How very dare they? I am outraged. I am a white woman.
She's outraged again.
I am going to complain to Ofcom immediately after this.
Aliens. Did you hear about this?
No.
Well, the funny thing is, when, you know, they do that like 2020, you know, scenarios, pandemic in this month, blah, blah. So Aliens was September. So someone did this calendar of all the things that were going to happen. Aliens was on the
I just want to know, do these people have jobs? I
don't know. But now, apparently, there's been some life form that's been sighted on Venus, and the aliens are coming.
Was it Kanye?
It might have been Kanye, actually. It could have been.
Yeah. Was he tweeting from Venus?
I mean, if they come...
I don't believe in aliens. I am sorry to all those people who do believe this happened, but I am one of those people who do not believe that anyone's ever landed on the moon. I think that was a conspiracy theory. It was in a studio. And
I'm not convinced that someone went there, but I do think there's aliens, though. I think they're coming.
Have you ever been to South London? There's a lot of aliens down there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm from South London. I know there's aliens for sure. But yeah, so I'll keep you posted and let you know if the aliens come, guys, because I know you're fully interested and invested in that. So that would be my first thing.
What are you going to be doing to find aliens, please?
I don't know.
She's all said it confidently with chest, you know. I will be keeping you updated on the alien situation.
I'll keep you updated on the alien situation. I'll get back to you. So, Lady Cardi B files for divorce. That was a topic this week as well. Is anybody shocked? Some people were shocked because they felt like they saw a lot of, you know, they thought they were quite solid in lockdown. There was a lot of you know, videos together.
No, I don't.
Probably all for show. To be honest, you know, I never really believed their relationship.
No, I didn't.
Did you feel the same?
Yeah, I was
I
never.
thought it was just me.
I was never like it's the
felt like a transaction.
Over excessive public displays. I was always a bit like, I don't need to see that. Like it's all like licking.
Definitely felt like a business.
Even the video that they brought out.
Oh, I never saw it.
She's like full on giving Offset a lap dance. What?
I just thought it was a business deal all along. Like just something they put them together. You know, they used to do it back in the day all the time with the actors, with the actors. So they'll get one actor, another actor.
Why'd you say actor?
I love it.
Why don't you just say actor like the rest of us?
Actor.
Yeah, so I'm an actor working on EastEnders at the moment. I am in the CAF.
In my movie, I'm an actor.
Hello.
I play Kiki
Hi,
on the
Tess
stool.
Leigh. I'm an actor. I'm a professional actor.
Yeah, because back then they used to get them all together, and then they used to you had to be with that partner, so you'd be like, you have to date Thingy Bob, and it just looks good, do it for press, blah blah blah. That's what I thought their relationship
Bieber
was.
And Britney Spears.
Yeah, but everyone used to say, I think it's a big deal for a couple of reasons. One, because couple goals. For some reason, they were always. People were just like couple goals.
Yeah, I guess it depends what kind of couple goal you've
I'm just saying, a lot of people out there were like,
that's not my kind of couple goal.
And the second one is the recent one, which we'll get into it probably another time if we have time. Prenups and who gets what and all this stuff. Because obviously you've seen, I don't know if you heard about Dr. Dre one. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why people are looking at it again.
Her mind.
I mean, she's asking for
a whole.
But you know what? People are like, they're like dogging her a bit for it. But I mean, he's a billionaire. Don't you want some of that? Slice of that pie?
No, not if I've not contributed anything to it.
How do you know she hasn't?
No, I want to know the facts because I think that's an excessive amount. Like child support is different.
She said 900,000 for entertainment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To be honest, we don't have this document. It's true or not. I don't know where this document came from.
To be fair, she's obviously been on Eat Out to help her, and she knows how much the bills are. So she's asked for a realistic amount.
900.
She knows she's only going to get £20.
No, but the thing is, we don't even know if this is real. We don't even know where this came from. Things just fly out.
Yeah, that's true. I heard she asked for a yacht.
Maybe she didn't, but he has got a lot of money, and be inclined to ask for most of it.
Yeah, but I feel like there's your money that you're getting for child support, for raising a child, the necessary money for that.
Yeah.
And then there's money for just spunking because you're a wife.
Well, she wants to spunk it.
Nah, sorry, bro.
Spunk that.
Go and get a job in Walmart.
So you think that she shouldn't get any of that then?
I think
none of it.
I think usually how it works in law is that they look at what she has added to the marriage, and it's not just money. It's like you would
of course, absolutely,
the children. Yeah. So that's how they usually base it. So I think she's taking a piss.
Well, how much do you think that she should get then? If you
£50 a month?
Oh,
no, I'm joking. No, she should get something that's comparable with the money he makes, but not fucking 900,000 for what was it? Entertainment.
Yeah. Entertainment. Well, she's got a lot of. I don't know what she needs it for. Clearly, right. So, this is a topic that's probably dear to your heart. Breonna Taylor settlement.
It's bullshit.
And have you read up on what else? Because I know that's what they've just posted, but there's actually a bit more. But probably people did just skipped over the rest of it.
I just think it's an outrage. Like the family deserve the money. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. They deserve that money.
Yeah.
But they also deserve justice, and justice won't be served until those scumbags are being arrested and convicted. I know that a grand jury is going to hear the trial, so that's a positive step. But they still haven't arrested these guys.
No,
and they're just getting I don't know if you noticed, but that's why I put their names on it every time on my post. Yeah. Like they're not just the cops that killed Breonna Taylor.
The money is just it's just
the money's not going to bring her back.
She's an apology, dead. But then that's what makes it worse because then it's like. It's guilt money. It's literally like, you know what?
But
let's
then
just shut them up.
It is. It's hush money, and they're also they offered her boyfriend a plea bargain.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all bullshit.
It's a tricky case because of just the lack
of
evidence.
Tricky.
No, as in like we can't prove it if that makes sense because there's no visual evidence as to what happened. So it's basically we're just going against the cops against.
But that's how it's always been.
In this situation. Yeah, but this is different. Because obviously what they're both saying. So it's just hard to prove, if that makes sense. They can use that against them. Because things like this happen all the time where the police kill people, they say by mistake. So they give them settlements. They've been doing this shit.
Well,
they say mistake,
what they need to do is stop fucking killing black
people. Because they have like a law, do you know what I mean? Where they can, I think a little loophole of like in an incident, if this person dies because blah, blah, blah.
It's funny how that's only ever black people that seem to be
exactly. I mean
that little loophole.
They're not flexible on the loophole, but I know that is what's happening at the moment, and it's hard for anyone. It's like even like for us to even find out enough about the case is not one. Only officers that live in the area are going to serve in the area. Because they were saying this was an argument that cops from outside coming in, blah blah blah. They're going to use social workers to provide support.
Social workers are already overstretched. They have too many cases. Yeah. They're not going to have the time to look after all the psychosocial problems that there are in these oppressed neighbourhoods. Yeah. It's not realistically possible.
Yeah,
there's too much going on.
It's a lot of It's a lot of
there's
razzle dazzle. Like if you was to read it,
economic deprivation, systemic racism, all of these things added together, social housing problems. Like, how much do they want to drag people through this?
I think it's just kind of like when you're trying to shift the blame, innit? So you're just like, oh, you know, if we had all these things and none of that would happen, do you know what I mean? They're trying
this has been happening.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. They're trying to shift the blame.
But maybe some people don't. That this has been happening. This is not a new thing. People are being killed all the time. And they just get away with it every time. And this is why we need to all contribute to the movement. It's not a moment, it's a movement. No justice, no peace. Literally, we need to get angry about this. It's not enough for black people to be angry about it. White people need to be angry about it too. And we need to get on the mic and we need to stand with our black brothers and sisters and tell them that this is enough is enough. It's not acceptable. It's not going to happen anymore.
Amen.
Done.
And
Sorry, I just banged the table.
She literally banged the table,
sorry,
which went into my ear.
In case you can't tell, it's something I'm very passionate about.
We edit that out.
Just edit out the little.
Just edit it out. But yeah, you know, rest in peace, Breonna Taylor, and hopefully, you know, justice gets served. And 2020 has just been rough, man. Like, it literally has been one thing after another. And one thing that I've been noticing as well is the shit. Like, music has been a hard thing this year, definitely. Like, people putting out music and what's going on. Have you watched any like live shows, like any like award shows or anything? There's been a few, BET, all that stuff.
I did see one because The Weeknd accepted an award and he actually spoke about Breonna Taylor on it. I don't know what it was the VMAs or the EMAs?
Yeah, maybe
one of them.
VMAs,
yeah, and I actually quite like the choreography that they put together.
Is it the way forward though? I don't know. It could be for a while.
I mean, it will have to be for a while, and it works. You know, for the moment, it works. But you know, people go to shows to feel the energy. Yeah. And as a performer, you feed off the energy.
Yeah. I think it's gonna X out a lot of artists that only have that, if that makes sense. Because some people,
so the high energy.
I don't feel like there's a lot of. Some people are not that talented, if that makes sense. But when they're on stage, you know, they have all this.
Yeah,
you know,
gimmicks and
kind of thing.
Like
and work the crowd. I ain't gonna say nobody's name.
Okay. Next, I was thinking of someone, but
I ain't gonna call nobody out. But is this like this is gonna affect them because this is what they feed off. This is who they are.
Yeah, the gimmicks.
Yeah, and then maybe what they're saying is that, you know, they were saying a lot of the real talent is kind of gonna swerve in and people are gonna.
But I'm here for that, to be honest, because to me, you know, I was raised to see musicians as talented. So people that wrote their music, people that sang their music, and people that played an instrument.
Here.
I was always told like they are the gold standard of musicians.
I get that, and you know what? Because if this is a thing, people are always going to say, "Oh, but you need to move forward. You need to move forward." And I understand it. We do need to move forward. Music has always moved forward. Like, obviously, we don't have the same music as we did from the 60s. I get that, but I don't believe that means you compromise talent just to move music forward. I feel like music can move forward with more talented people. That's just how I feel. It still can evolve and be a different type of music. But they say, no, but, you know, it has to be this auto-tune, shit artist, shit singer, same vibe, same thing. That's forward. That's what people would say to you.
It's for the kids, man.
That's what they would say.
The kids love it.
They would say it's like, it is moving forward and this is the new music.
I just, you know, I think it's a thing that we always say back in our day. It's a generational thing. Everyone always looks back with that good nostalgia about how things used to be. Yeah. But I just feel like the music industry these days is much more about sex than.
Exactly. Okay. So exactly going on to my latest topic, WAP.
What about prosecuting the killers of Breonna Taylor? Oh, you mean... Oh, yeah.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, God. I mean, this song is number 1 in the UK. And this song is number 1 in the Billboard charts. Why? Why? Why do you think? And if you don't know, guys, we are talking about Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion's song, WAP. Which stands for... I'm not even going to say that.
Wet ass pussy.
What's with that?
Yeah. Oh. I did a little sex.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. I want you to park that big Mack truck right in this little garage. Yeah.
Why do you think it's number 1?
Sorry, yeah, you asked me a question.
It's number 1.
I think it's hype.
Oh.
I do think it's the hype. So I think like people will say, the charts are generated now from streams.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Allegedly, that's what I'm saying.
So not necessarily sales.
Some bullshit.
Yeah. So if you've got someone saying, "Oh my God, have you seen the new Cardi B?" Someone's gonna go and clock it, and it's gonna up the streams. So I think the actual ratings in the charts are predominantly to do with the hype surrounding the video, the visuals, and because let's be real, the song's not that great.
The song's not.
And I've spoken to people from both sides.
Yeah.
So I've got some people that. And it's people that I wouldn't necessarily expect to have the view that it's liberating for women and it's empowering.
Really?
And they've been quite sort of prudish women, and I've been like, right.
Okay.
I find it gratuitous, like overly gratuitous.
Yeah.
And because I study sort of self-objectification theory, I kind of find it kind of veering towards that, viewing yourself through the lens of how a man wants to see you rather than how you are.
I think what it is for women in music, especially the ones going into more like the rap game, is
it's definitely a rap thing.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. But it's just been a situation where for years and years and years, men have just dominated the music business. And every time, say like a female rapper comes into the game and she can spit good and her pen game's on point, so she's like, just a regular girl dressed as normal, blah 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 blah. She doesn't get that recognition and she gets pinned up against them. And I don't know why that is, because she's a woman and they're a dude. And you know what I mean? Like, why should it matter? Just let her do her thing. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like women have now found a lane. And the lane is sex. And this is their way that they're coming up. Oh, no, sorry about that.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry. But they found a lane. They're seeing it as, this is the only way for me to be successful, if that makes sense.
But this is not a new thing, like Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim.
That's the thing. I know, because when I think about it, I did listen to their music, but I didn't feel like it was that overly sexualised, but maybe it was.
It was definitely overly sexualised. But I think...
Was it?
No, it was, but I just don't think
What? So what's different then?
I was just trying to think of the iconic cover of Lil' Kim with a
legs
we
would
spread
know.
wide
We
open
all know it.
with
We're
a
like Lil'
lollipop.
Kim. Yeah.
Because that was like literally her WAP was all out there. Like
100%. But I don't know. I don't know if it was.
Who is it appealing to? That's what I want to know.
Everyone. Everybody likes WAP.
I mean, you said that so confidently. Who is that appealing to? Me?
No,
I like women.
No, whoa. If it's mine, yes.
Whoa.
If it's mine.
Whoa. Shout out Krypton Conan.
If it's mine, then yeah. Like, and people are like, no, music videos are just overly sexualized now.
You know what I don't like? Like in the background is like, there's some whores in this house. There's some whores. What I don't like is that young girls could be watching it and thinking that's how they've got to be. I don't like. That's what I don't like.
I'm kind of torn between this whole thing now.
Doing how you do what you want to do. Like that's you. That's your expression.
Is it? Do you know what I think it is? Is it just that back in the day we didn't take artists as that? I don't know. I don't know if we idolize them that much as they do now. Because like I said, I listened to Lil' Kim, but I love Lil' Kim, but I never thought for 1 second I want to dress like that.
I never wanted to
spread my legs, and that's my point.
Apart from
I enjoyed the music, but that's as far as it went. So is it that people now just don't know how to separate the two? Like they're like, can't you just like the song, but not be like, I'm gonna get my tits out, but you just like the song. So what's happened there? Do you know what I mean? Because it's like artists are getting the blame. They're like, oh, it's your fault. You, my kids, my. So
I think maybe where things have gone sideways in terms of like everything's got to be politically correct all the time. I feel like that might mean that we've got like a whole generation of snowflakes who are
or our parents just lazier,
who are then influenced by things
our parents
more than
lazier.
we were.
Because parents seem to want artists and everyone that's, I guess, famous to do better.
I mean, I'll tell you, when I went to my dad's house, and my young niece was there watching Nicki Minaj videos and Katy Perry videos. Yeah. And I said to my dad, I was like, categorically, if I ever had a daughter, she would not be here watching this.
So you wouldn't allow her to watch it? That's my difference.
Yeah. So I think it's parenting style. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, because...
How many videos have you seen on YouTube where there's a kid dancing to like WAP or something?
I don't...
No, not like them dancing like that, but as in like, people just be filming their kids in the car.
I don't
know.
No.
Do you play them kind of music?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So the parent is blaming the artist, if that makes sense. So these people are outraged because they're saying, you know, it's a bad influence. But then
I think like
playing the song.
We're in a TikTok generation, so they hear snippets of the song. Like they knew the song.
So you're saying they can't hide the music from them?
No, we can't because it's there.
Really though?
It's there for them to consume. But I think it's understanding the message and things like that and the imagery. They're too young. My children. I'm not talking about everyone's children. Yeah. My children are too young.
So what do you think people need to explain to them?
I mean, I am the parent that will explain things, and it might be a bit embarrassing, but I'd rather you knew.
Yeah.
Because he was listening to some Travis Scott song, and the lyrics, I was like, I'm not sure you really know what he's talking about there, and whether you should know.
And then mentioning Travis Scott, so that's the other thing.
I love Travis Scott. Travis, if you'd like to be a guest on our show, please.
Don't know about that McDonald's deal though.
I don't know anything about the McDonald's.
Okay, well you just signed a McDonald's deal to make a Travis burger. I was like,
I loved you on Fortnite though. Yeah. Come back on Fortnite, that was epic.
But no man, not McDonald's.
No.
But I'm not loving but then that's I'm not loving it. Oh, that's it now. We're losing sponsors, so we're not going to get McDonald's. Okay.
I don't want McDonald's. I want KFC.
She wants KFC.
I want chicken, y'all.
Yeah.
Mornings.
We'll do a little KFC ad. Let us know. And guys, if you are, a company that wants us to do your ads, we can do ads.
Yeah, so we do voiceovers and we won't swear.
We are available. Yeah, and we won't swear. So this is the
Tess
thing.
Won't.
I won't. The thing is, why are women just being blamed for this? Have we listened to male songs recently? Because it seems like the women are getting all the flack.
I mean,
for saying there's some hoes in this house, right? Okay, right. But do we listen to the male songs? Because what are they saying? What's their video saying?
Well, we all know that the male videos are double standards.
That's my point. Because it was guys saying it too.
Like who?
Say no names.
No. I'm just talking about maybe a little comeback from WAP that was rather exciting.
Well, that's different because that was different because first of all, he's crazy. Number one, but two, I think I don't know what that was all about. To be honest.
Well, but I was just gonna
Safari. That was funny, but I think he just does it for bands. To be honest, he cannot be serious. There's no way, he can't be.
I mean, is it wrong that I got a little bit turned on by listening to it?
Yeah.
Is it wrong?
I'm surprised you haven't signed up to his OnlyFans.
I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm not that desperate yet.
That's true. But anyway,
I've got a big old one swinging around.
So that's my point. We didn't get to, dive into that point. My point is, male rappers talk about bitches and hoes and whatnot. And don't we need to speak to young boys about how to treat women rather than telling young girls to cover up? Do you think there's that argument? Because a lot of people are saying that.
It's a conversation that needs to be had on both sides.
Yeah.
It's not one or the other.
Yeah.
We don't have to tell women to cover up and not tell men to stop talking about women in the objectification way.
Exactly.
It's something that needs to be there.
Do you think that...
The trouble is, I do think, I'm going to come across as a judgmental bitch again. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
What?
I do think there's a lot of parents that find it entertaining to watch their daughter twerk and film it and things like that.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, but there are, and even like the little 3-year-olds. Oh yeah, go and wind up against them.
Yeah,
oh god, it's cute. Like, what are you teaching your child, please?
Yep.
And it's those ones that need to be spoken to.
Yeah, and also it's one rule for one. So obviously, if the male does it, he obviously just gets away with it. If it's girls, but like I said, is Wapping the only way in the music business? Is it the only way for women to be... All right, why don't you go on your feed and on Instagram and see how most female artists look today? Especially in the US. Not so much here, because we can't get away with it here. But what they got? Bubble butts?
Booty.
They got bubble-ass, big-ass booties.
Yeah.
They're twerking all day. They're half naked all day. And they're getting into the charts. So that's what I mean, is Wapping the only way now. You try coming there in a turtleneck and no one's buying your album.
Who the fuck wears a turtleneck in 2020?
On a Wednesday, and no one's buying your album.
Bleaching on a Wednesday. Like usual.
Like usual.
Sorry, I just reminded me of that.
Oh, yeah. Bleaching on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see very many God-fearing women in the charts these days. We need to take it back to the Mary J. Blige, Kelly Price. Okay,
so you do feel like the artists are dressing a bit different now? We ain't wearing anything really. Well, I would say dressing, but we're not even dressing.
Exposing their genitalia.
We're not wearing anything now.
I mean,
but that's my point.
I think in general terms as well, like, leave a little sign to the imagination, right? We don't need to see it all out on your...
But I'm saying... Is
it a persona, though? A lot of people have a persona. Because you're saying it in a sense of... for a consumer. I'm saying it as an artist. You know, quite far back, like, sex sells. It's a cliche.
We're running with that now.
It's a cliche, but it's true. Sex does sell.
It's crazy.
Like, if you're just out here in your turtleneck, singing...
Okay, so what about both? Can people do both? Because I would say like Kendrick and Cole are good examples of people that do both. Because sometimes they can be like, you know, talk about, you know, they'll say the H word, hoes and whatnot, but then they have really conscious tracks and like...
But like Janae, though.
I was going to mention that because someone actually said that she gets away with what she says because she's saying it in a nice way.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, but I think it's
no
true.
one's attacked her because she looks cute. I do think
it's a genre issue.
Yeah.
When you're in the hip-hop scene, you have to be out there and be gratuitous and be overtly sexual, masculine almost. Yeah. Otherwise, you're not going to make it.
That's my point because they're fighting against the
in R&B, you can get away
with it. Yeah, definitely.
You can be sexy as hell. I wanna suck on your big dick.
I know. No one's ever pulled her up, have they? Has anyone ever said that?
Exactly. Like, if you're going, I wanna suck your
Wait, hold on. Gotta eat the booty like groceries. Exactly. That's one of her most famous lines. And no one even batted an eyelid.
How many? And she's all singing about coming 500 times in a night.
No one batted an eyelid. But Meg and Cardi get together and they whap it down.
Pussy Fairy's on the way.
Yeah.
She's singing those vocals.
Pussy Fairy. That's the title of a song.
So what is the difference between Janae singing about the Pussy Fairy being on the way and Megan Cardi singing?
And I will tell you because she's not competing with them. And this is how it is in the rap industry. That's my point. And I go back to my point that I said to you before. With rap, it's a male-dominated scene.
Yeah, it's true. They do always pit female artists against each other in the rap scene.
There's no need for it. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, she's not
like back in the day, it was always like Foxy v.
That's how they keep them down. That's how they keep us down. Yeah. If that makes sense. No, Cardi B's number one in the Billboard. And Meg Thee Stallion, number one.
She got their number one, and she got
that whap, innit? Apparently,
she can't cook, she can't clean, but she got that ring.
Well.
And now she hasn't. But it's all right because she got a wet ass pussy.
And plus she didn't want it, the ring. It was
she's got a wet ass pussy, so she get.
And it was her decision, apparently.
Hey, so. Maybe. Oh no, he's married.
Who?
Safari. He's married.
He's got Erica.
Yeah.
Why? You thought he was single?
No, I was just gonna say like maybe they could do a collabo. Wet ass mix.
So yeah, so that's the reason.
It's true.
No one cares.
Got Kalani singing about sex.
But they don't care.
Summer Walker singing about sex.
It's not affecting their
Janae singing about sex. That's what I'm saying. Like. But also, it's the tone, it's the delivery.
Yeah. I want to see more women in the chart because I did a little research. I'll show you this. And there's 2 women.
What's this?
In the top 20, yeah. And 4 in the top 40. Is that nuts? Two women in the top 20 in the UK charts. 2.
And 2.
And then I went to top 40 because I was trying to find more.
So that's the same 2 then, isn't it?
Yeah, them 2.
Or is it an additional 2?
An
so
additional
4.
2, yeah.
So that's 10%.
I'm just saying.
So there's in the UK charts.
Yeah.
10% of those are women.
At the moment, yes. So what's happening? What do you think's happening? What do you think? What is going on? Why?
I wonder.
Do we not have talent? Do we not have good music? Like do you listen to any UK?
I do, but I tend to listen to rap, to be honest.
Like most people.
Like AJ Tracy, Nines.
Yeah.
Them
that's what I mean.
I don't really listen to the women.
You don't listen to the women?
No.
Why?
Really.
What do you think's missing? Is there something missing that's not you're just not feeling?
Amy Winehouse.
Oh, absolutely, but like, have you?
No, I just that's more my sort of genre.
Just doesn't
you know, like there was a period of time. I think it was around 2010, maybe, and it was Amy Winehouse, Duffy, Adele.
Yeah.
And they all had that certain style.
Yeah.
And it was very unique for England. I think that's where the female UK artists do really well, is that they've got their own style.
Yeah.
It's when we're trying to cat other people's style.
Yeah, because someone said that.
necessarily doesn't translate.
Someone said that the reason why, this was a tweet, this is not like someone I know or anything. They said the reason why.
Was it Kanye?
Probably. That the UK R&B scene is dead is because it's based on imitation.
Yeah, exactly.
And people don't feel like they want that.
And then I feel like that's why the Duffy, the Adele,
which
and
is
the
the reason
Amy.
I don't do R&B, by the way. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's an imitation.
That period of time, I just feel with the Duffy, you know.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
from Mercy.
I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're
that
absolutely right.
Time, it was very unique, and we're dominating the industry. They were dominating even the US charts.
Yeah.
Because they were individual. It's when we start having the UK singers that are trying to sound like Summer Walker or trying to sound like, that's where we're going wrong.
Okay.
I think.
I think people would argue that though.
No, because
you know what I'm going to do?
You feel like
when we leave this,
the male artists...
I think we need to prove that.
But the male artists... Yeah. Like, that sound... That
is ours.
Drill, grime, whatever you want to call it.
So you feel like because it's homegrown, that's why it's popping off.
And that's why Drake's all over it. Like, man, I'm a road man. I want to be...
We don't have anything homegrown here.
No, apart from that music.
It's a form of imitation. Okay, got it. I think for the next podcast, I'm going to go listen to some stuff and then see if I can find anything that I think is different. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
I mean, you don't seem as confident. You're looking at me sideways.
No, I was just. I'm thinking we've also got another versus battle that's going to be happening before then.
What have we?
Eve.
Versus who? I did not get that memo. Are you kidding me? What? Who?
Even someone.
Who?
I don't know. I don't follow these people.
Yeah, no.
Was it Little Mo or Remy Mo or something?
Eve versus.
I did see one. I don't know if it was one of those speculation.
Oh, don't. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. I'm going to double check it. Because people just be saying people's names out there.
No, it was like, there was a picture, but I don't know if someone had like made the picture. But even someone.
Fair enough. So yeah, I mean, with the over-sexualization of women now in the industry, whose fault is that? Because there was an argument. I think Kylie B, she actually did respond. Because people, were telling her she's vulgar, whatnot. She said, but you guys don't support the conscious black, rapper in the US. Women. So she's saying, you're buying my records and you're supporting me, but you're complaining, and there's people complaining. But then when, we've got like Rhapsody, there's quite a lot of artists out there that they don't really get a lot of recognition. What's going on there then? So we don't want to hear that music as consumers? I
mean, I wonder if, it all stems back to Kanye's argument.
Which is?
And that, historically how white people have objectified the black image.
Yeah.
And even women, there was all those circuses where we're like, let's look at the spectacle of the black woman. Yeah. And awe at her and gawp at her. And is that then manifesting in some sort of way in modern culture in that I'm quite happy to objectify you and look at your body and worship it.
And I'm happy for you to kind of move up the chain like that.
But
any other way, it's a no-go.
Know your place.
But any other way is no.
Yeah.
Like, this is the only way. I'm happy to see you at the top.
Yeah.
Because I can know that you got there doing all of that. Do you know what I mean? Kind of thing. It's kind of mad. That's kind of fucked up.
Because, like, a Taylor Swift doesn't have to do all that.
Oh.
You don't see Taylor Swift.
I think we just blame it on the music, though, easily, which is annoying. Because we just go, oh, no, but it's rap, so it needs to be... That's what people do. It's a cop-out. You just go, oh,
I feel like Ariana Grande's got quite a lot of...
What? Sexy?
Yeah. Not like by the standards of Cardi B, but she does have some quite...
Yeah, but they all have, like, the little... It's like...
Tweenies. What are they called? Tweenies? Twinkies?
The
tweenies? Twerkers?
Little sex vibe. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, girl.
But that's why they're smart with it. Hi. What's going on? Staring at me.
I'm just thinking.
What are you thinking about, honey?
No, I was just thinking about it all.
Oh.
I do think that it needs to be looked into more deeply.
Yeah.
Because, we're quite happy to...
I think my issue with consumers when they complain about stuff, and I'm going to just keep it real, is you need to support the artists. There's no point in complaining about something if you're not going out there and streaming someone like Rhapsody. Like, don't you want her to be in that position? Do you know what I mean? There's no point in just going, oh, Cardi B, blah, blah, blah.
But Coffee got a Grammy, right?
Absolutely, and
so
amazing.
Big up to Coffee, because I think she's the first female... she's 19 or something like that, and she's got a Grammy, and that's a big deal, so big up Coffee.
Congratulations to Coffee. But again, go support those people. Like, go out there and actively stream.
Definitely.
It's going to make you so happy. Like, seriously. You're going to literally jump out this chair. The Kardashians have cancelled them. If you can see her face right now, I can't even, because she hates them so much.
I don't hate them.
You do.
I cancelled the Kardashians. I'm just telling you.
Oh, so they already cancelled.
I'm claiming it. They didn't cancel shit. I cancelled them.
Leanna called up. She used her white privilege. And
I am a white woman and I am disgusted at these
she
Kardashians.
wanted to cancel them and they got cancelled.
I do not like these women at all and I want them off my TV.
So I knew that would make you happy.
It doesn't make me happy.
Does it not?
No.
I thought you would love this.
No.
They're out.
No, I don't.
They're off.
Yeah.
No?
No, it doesn't make me happy.
Oh.
So you want to tell me something really exciting?
I thought you were going to love that. My bad. Take it back then.
And I've got something exciting to
Go
tell
on.
you.
I hope this is good.
I haven't got anything exciting to tell you, sorry.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what are you watching at the moment? Anything good? Any series to get into?
No, I don't have a lot of time to watch TV, as you know. But I'm busy. But I did I was watching with my son the Khalif Broda document. I think it's called Time or something like that. I was showing my son about it, so I did sit down and watch the 6 parts of that.
6 parts?
It's a 6-part documentary.
What's it on?
Netflix.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, what about you?
I started watching Social Dilemma because everyone started going on about it.
I don't know what that is.
It's really good. Obviously, it's just going to make you throw your phone in the bin, but, you know, we can't really do that.
What's it about social media? And
Yeah. Just everything, you know, ethics-wise. And it's basically groups of people that worked for all these big-time companies.
What's that on?
Netflix.
Oh, I might have to watch it. It's sounding intriguing.
Yeah, it's really good. So they've all left those jobs. So they've left Google, left Facebook, left blah, blah, blah.
So are they just bitter?
They're not bitter, but they're trying to be like crusaders. They're trying to...
Why weren't they crusaders when they were getting the check?
They didn't really know, because a lot of them did a lot of the development.
It's funny how people don't know when they're getting paid, isn't it?
I guess a lot of them are saying when a lot of these things were set up, they thought it was for the good. And I guess they didn't see the bad side of...
Did they talk about the Twitter, please?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it that far. I just started it today, and it seems really good, so I'm going to finish it.
I might have to check that one out.
But I think it is something good to listen to. But again, you might
once I got the essays done,
throw your phone in the bin afterwards.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to do that, honey.
Yeah, to be honest, most of us should know what social media is for and why it's...
I mean, we spoke about that on episode 1. If you haven't listened to episode 1, please do go check it out.
Please go back. You can find it on.
We do speak quite a lot about that.
Yeah, and because certain things this year, sorry to be repetitive, but I have noticed that things just keep repeating. That's all it is. It literally is. You go through the year and that happens again, just like Kanye. You know, like,
cycles.
You try and get out of it, literally. And then
it's an entanglement you just don't want.
Exactly. An entanglement with August.
Entanglement with August. Entanglement with August.
Yeah, it's true. And I think because it is lockdown most of the year, there's not a lot of things. So it's just the same shit that just keeps bubbling over and over and over. Are you reading anything or you're busy?
No, I am. I don't read necessarily. I audiobook.
Do you?
Yeah.
How do you find that?
I find it great because when I'm washing up, when I'm cooking, I've got
kind
the
of like
audiobook
a podcast,
on.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you can listen to this podcast.
What's the voices like?
It's usually the authors.
Is it?
The authors are usually reading it.
So got the voices.
I mean,
because that's what puts me off.
No,
I feel like someone will start talking.
Like the Akala one is Akala.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so you listen more because he's written it, so he knows how to deliver it.
It's different though, because it's
Yeah, but it's about the assassination of Fred Hampton, Black Panther leader of Chicago.
So it's a book, but on audio.
Yeah, it's really good.
Interesting.
What about you?
You know what? I haven't picked up a book in a while.
Did you finish the Windrush one?
Yeah, but I had to. But it was a good book, so you should go.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to catch that one up.
I want to start something new this week, definitely. I haven't had a lot of time.
There was a book on
Word.
Good Morning Britain that I want to check out, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is. It's on my saved list on...
Go for it.
I'm not going to say which platform in case we get sued. But if you're interested in criminal justice, I'm not sure if you are.
Yes. Who, me or them?
Just anyone.
You talk to the audience. The audience?
I was talking to you, actually.
The audience.
But, I don't know how to...
Big up the audience.
Yeah, everyone.
At home, listening. Alright, so... Are you listening to anything at the moment? Any music?
Oh, Justice on Trial by Chris Dorr, QC.
Let me write it down.
Yeah, Justice on Trial.
Justice on Trial.
Radical Solutions for a System at Breaking Point. And he's talking about basically closing prisons, which I'm all for. I'm an abolishist.
Okay.
So,
but all prisons?
No. Prisons, not sending people to prison for minor infractions.
Fair enough.
So life meaning life for murder. Lowering the life limit to 18.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But not creating this endless revolving door of criminalisation, which usually happens from young. And then you're just seeing people coming out, homeless, unemployed, break down a family.
A cycle.
Yeah, and then getting back into the system.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it, but I want to read that after.
I'll definitely read that. What I'm listening to at the moment, are you listening to any music?
Nines. I've got Nines. Crabs in a bucket.
Nines. Big up Nines. Crabs in a bucket.
Yo, Nines, if you're listening to this, I'm ready for the collabo when you're ready.
Just come through. Would love to have you on the podcast.
You know.
Talk about the
It's calm.
UK. Do you know what? I really want to get someone actually from
We can get someone.
male artist or something like that.
Yeah.
We should look into that.
Hold tight, Jurassic.
Yeah, Hold Tight Jurassic. That would be really good.
Yeah, no, defo. But yeah, no, it's a really good album. I really like it. There's a lot of good content on there.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, Crabs in a Bucket, Nines.
I've been listening to new Nas. I'm addicted to
I haven't listened to that either.
I'm so addicted to Nas.
But do you know what? I'm not really a big hip hop fan.
I am.
Back in the day, I was like more the kind of conscious rapper. So I loved Nas. I loved the Roots.
Yep.
So those kind of artists have always been up there. So I definitely need to listen to Nas.
Yeah, I always support, especially the mature artists. Like, that's my thing. Like, anytime a mature artist releases music, I always try and go out and support them.
Who would Nas go on a verses with?
You know what? I can't answer that because they wouldn't do a verses. So it would be good. You know what it is? There's loads of people that I would love to see on the verses, but they just couldn't go against anyone, so it's sort of pointless. Like Missy, I'd love a Missy verses. Just, do you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
Like, who is even the next verses? You're telling me Eve against who? I don't even know.
I know. I didn't. Hold on.
Like, Eve against. Did you say Remy Ma?
No, you know me. Like, I'm not a
what?
I'm not.
Not a person.
I'm not a person.
I told you she was an alien. I told you there were aliens up in here. No one wants to listen to me.
I'm not a person that follows
what
music in that way. Like, I like music. Who's that then? You tell me. Trina?
Yes, okay. Trina. Okay, I see that.
But I don't know if someone's just made it.
Yeah, this is the thing. They keep making.
So this could just be speculation. But yeah, I saw it the other day and I thought, ooh.
Oh! You didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been throwing up all kinds of things. Like, Usher versus... I would love to see Usher.
Usher versus who?
No one. He can't go against anyone. Like, there's certain people, who would they even match up against? It's silly. It's pointless. But yeah.
I want a Drew Hill. I still want a Drew Hill.
Against? They can't. There's like 7 of them now.
Listen, there's not 7 of them.
There is.
No.
There's a new guy.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Do you not know that there's a new guy in Drew Hill?
Yes, I do, but
you don't want to acknowledge
I'm not
him.
accepting.
Why are you not acknowledging him in the group?
Listen, it's Nokio, Jazzy. It's Nokio, Jazz, Woody, and Cisco.
Nokio, Cisco.
That's Drew Hill. Drew Hill. Hey. Yeah, man.
And with that, we're going to wrap this up.
I think we should sing.
What?
No,
this ain't no goddamn verses.
You said Drew Hill.
This ain't no verses, honey. Is it?
No.
You got my...
Ooh, you know I got your back. You know I got your back.
Your back.
Got your back.
Got your back.
Your back.
Got your back.